starlit sky.
Welcome back, everyone. I am so excited to show you what I eat in a day to support my hormone health because I have struggled far too long with a hormone imbalance for years. And if there's anything I can do here on this planet is to support anyone with any hormone imbalances because it is not fun. So I really want to show you a day of what I eat that's realistic to support hormone health. So I started the day off pretty early because my daughter loves to wake up early just like I do, around 5:20 a.m. and we guzzled some room temperature water because I do opt for room temperature first thing in the morning because ice cold water can essentially shut down your digestion. So I do opt for room temperature water. And then I also love a dandelion tea in the morning. So dandelion tea is really good for liver detoxification. And there's 3 phases to liver detoxification. And that is essential to support that because our hormones and toxins and everything is filtered through our liver. So anything that you can support with your natural detoxification systems is essential. So I do start my day off with a dandelion tea. And I love mixing collagen powder into my dandelion tea, and I swear you can't even taste a difference. You can't taste clumping, nothing. So if you drink coffee, tea, whatever, I do suggest or encourage to add a little scoopful of collagen because, ladies, it has 10 grams of protein in 1 scoop of collagen. So if you are the type of person that likes to enjoy a coffee before your breakfast, then I highly encourage adding some collagen into it. So that way you have a little bit of protein before you have just coffee on an empty stomach because that will really help with your hormone health as well. And then I go on to making some breakfast because my little guy is now awake too and my husband. So I'm just starting with an egg scramble because it's something really easy I can just whip up in the morning, and I'm adding spinach and mushrooms and onions, and then I'm just putting it into a pot with some butter because butter is beautiful for your hormones. And going back to spinach, do you guys want to know an interesting fact about spinach? Spinach contains what's called nitrogen, and when you chew it, the bacteria on your tongue can actually convert that nitrogen into what's called nitric oxide, and nitric oxide can open up your blood vessels and allow for smoother blood flow and can essentially lower your blood pressure. And if you have less inflammation and smoother blood flow and all of that, then your cells and everything can transport things easier, and that can definitely help your hormone health because obviously cell health is essential to hormone health and essential to energy production. So anything that you can support your blood flow and cell health, it is a huge win in my book. So that is a quick little tip about spinach for you all to kind of geek out on, but I just scooped up some breakfast. We enjoy that, and then I'll be on my way. Good morning, everyone. So I just got to the library because today I am having a work day and I'm working on something super exciting. So my mom is watching my beautiful little kiddos today, which I am so thankful for. Okay, so I really hope that this stays up because I don't have a phone tripod or anything like that, but I have you on my winter hat, so hopefully the phone doesn't fall over. But I just finished doing a bit of a work day at the library, and I packed myself a lunch. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'll kind of put it in closer. You can kind of see. So I have edamame, coleslaw, kale, quinoa, some tomatoes. I packed all that yesterday night because I think one of the biggest tips I have for hormone health is to be prepared, because if we are not prepared, we kind of self-sabotage and we end up just going out and buying whatever is convenient, and that's not always the healthiest option nor the most cost-effective option. So that's kind of why I like to pack my lunches, because it is just more cost-effective. Obviously eat out occasionally because it is yummy and it's easy, but the kale and dark leafy greens are incredible to support your liver and liver detoxification. So our liver is one of our main organs for detoxifying toxins, excess hormones, all of the stuff. So when we are living in this world right now that we are bombarded with toxins every single day, it's not something that we can really escape from. So we need to try and support our liver and our gut and our lymphatic system, ways to sweat out the toxins, all of that. But when it comes to our liver, dark leafy greens is incredible because our liver can detoxify estrogen, and estrogen is a steroid hormone. It is one of our most prominent hormones in our menstrual cycle, along with progesterone. So our first half of our menstrual cycle is called the follicular phase, and estrogen is our dominant hormone through that time. So we want to make sure that we have adequate amount of estrogen, and obviously not too much or too little, because it can off balance the opposing progesterone, and that's when we can have like period pain, cramping, breast tenderness, fibroids, PCOS, growths, cysts, all of that, because estrogen does help grow our endometrial lining, which we end up shedding through our period. But one way to make sure that we don't have too much estrogen circulating in our system is by supporting our liver in order to detoxify the estrogen by dark leafy greens. So like spinach, arugula, kale, all of the yummy, the dark green leafy vegetables. So that is a quick little thing that you can throw into your salads. You can blend into a smoothie. You can cook them up and toss them into eggs like I did this morning with the spinach. And then tomatoes is really high in vitamin C, which we need vitamin C because it helps regulate and modulate inflammation in our immune system. And again, inflammation can wreak havoc on our hormones. So another way is to do that is through vitamin C rich foods. So I'm going to dive into this. I will also try and link the recipe that I made for the coleslaw because it is absolutely delicious. I put also a tahini, garlic, lemon, olive oil dressing on top for some healthy fats, because fats make our hormones. I'm going to dig into this and then I'm going to run into the grocery store, get a few groceries for the week ahead, and then I'm gonna go get my little ones. So back from the grocery store, and I just did a really quick little grocery haul just to get a few essentials like avocados, apples, carrots, cucumbers, lemon for lemon ginger tonic, and some raspberries, and then of course a few little squeezies because my son loves them, and my daughter, she hasn't tried them yet, but maybe in the near future she might try them just for a quick on-the-go snack. But now I am coming home and I was going to make some chili, so I actually prepped some of this chili earlier in the day before I left for the library to do some work. So I'm just inserting those clips now, but I love a good crock pot meal, especially when I'm out all day, because when I come home, I don't know exactly what time it will be or where everyone will be at and how emotions are, but I love a good crock pot meal, especially for hormone health, because it is less stressful when preparing dinner. So I'm making a super easy chili. I opted for a vegetarian chili tonight. I just did some beans, veggie ground round. You could easily add just beef or turkey instead. I did some corn and some tomatoes. It's just a hearty, rich meal full of fiber and protein, and fiber is essential for hormone health because it can help, well, poop out any excess hormones that you don't need anymore. So we just whipped up some chili and then enjoyed that for the rest of the night, and we tucked in afterwards and called it an early night. So I hope you all had a beautiful day and you enjoyed today's video.